Join us in this international campaign. We honor Chief General Matthias Wenda, who passed at age 96, the last revolutionary from the 1960s who fought for Papua Merdeka. His legacy lives in our struggle. As President Benny Wenda said, he taught us to never surrender.
Juru bicara United Liberation Movement for West Papua, ULMWP, Raki kembali menyampaikan video pernyataan politiknya kepada dunia internasional pada Juni 2025. Dalam video berdurasi sekitar 8 menit tersebut, Raki menegaskan komitmen ULMWP terhadap perjuangan penentuan nasib sendiri rakyat Papua Barat, melalui jalur diplomasi, solidaritas internasional, dan perlawanan damai. Pernyataan ini dirilis dalam konteks meningkatnya militerisasi di wilayah Pegunungan Tengah Papua, meluasnya pengungsian akibat operasi aparat gabungan TNI Polri, dan ketegangan diplomatik terkait posisi Papua di berbagai forum internasional, seperti Pacific Island Forum, PIF, dan Dewan HAM PBB. Raki yang juga putra dari musisi legendaris dan aktivis kemerdekaan Papua, Arnold mengingatkan dunia bahwa rakyat Papua bukanlah pemberontak atau teroris, tetapi bangsa yang telah dianeksasi secara ilegal sejak 1963, dan terus berjuang secara sah untuk mengembalikan kemerdekaannya. Dalam pernyataannya, Raki menyatakan bahwa ULMWP tetap berkomitmen pada jalur non-kekerasan dan diplomasi internasional. Ia menyebut perjuangan Papua Barat sebagai perjuangan global yang sejalan dengan deklarasi anti-kolonial PBB, prinsip HAM universal, dan semangat solidaritas Global South. Video ini dirilis bersamaan dengan laporan dari sejumlah organisasi masyarakat sipil yang melaporkan peningkatan drastis operasi militer di Intan Jaya, Yahukimo, dan Pegunungan Bintang selama triwulan kedua 2025. Diperkirakan ribuan warga sipil kembali mengungsi, dan akses jurnalis serta lembaga HAM internasional tetap ditutup oleh pemerintah Indonesia.
My name is Raki, international spokesperson for the United Liberation Movement for West Papua. Today, I bring you an urgent update on the escalating human rights crisis in West Papua under Indonesian military occupation. The world must not look away. In Puncak Regency, weeks of Indonesian bombing killed 18-year-old Deris Kogoya, executed by a helicopter rocket while riding his bike. His friend, Yemi Waker, severely injured, feared seeking hospital treatment. 7 villages in Ilaga were bombed, forcing civilians to flee with white flags. Indonesia claims to target rebels, but the victims are always civilians. Interim President Benny Wenda warns, this military escalation shows no signs of ending. On May 23, a 5-year-old boy, Minis Yegeseni, was shot in the air during a military raid in Intan Jaya. A woman, Yumit Zanambani, was shot in the hand. 6 civilians remain missing. This is not a conflict. This is a deliberate terrorizing of indigenous communities. In January, student Helis Pagaimu was tortured and shot dead by soldiers in Mapi. 2 brothers, Stephen and Santos Agawemu, were brutally beaten in the same operation. In February, farmer Martin Anau was shot by police while carrying sweet potatoes. In April, 20-year-old Yulimi Kalabamin was executed by troops in Pegunungan Bintang. These are not isolated incidents. They are part of a systemic campaign of violence by the Indonesian state. In March, Indonesian fighter jets bombed 13 sites in Intan Jaya, displacing thousands of civilians. Civilian Okto Zanambani was executed. In Dunga, homes and health centers were dismantled to build military posts. Abra Wandikbo, 27, was executed and dumped in a river. His brother was beaten unconsciousness. In May, 4 West Papuan activists were arrested on treason charges, simply for advocating independence and planning a peaceful meeting. These actions are protected under international law, yet Indonesia criminalizes dissidents. Since 2019 uprising, over 245 Papuans have been jailed for their treason. Raising the Morning Star flag can mean 20 years imprisoned. This is not justice, this is colonial repression. Tens of thousands of West Papuan students protested Indonesia's militarized free school meals program, a smokescreen for occupation and poisoning of West Papuans. Police responded with beatings, tear gas, and mass arrests. Students demand an end to racism, underfunded schools, and military rule. Their voices are met with bullets. Indonesia's checkbook diplomacy continues. A £5 million bribe to Fiji aims to silence support for West Papua. But Fiji civil society condemns this betrayal. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom government, pressured by MPs, reaffirmed support for the United Nations human rights visit to West Papua. We demand action, not words. This ecocide and genocide combined. The Boycott Indonesia campaign, launched in March, target complicit corporations like Hershey's and Nestle. Join us in this international campaign. We honor Chief General Matthias Wenda, who passed at age 96, the last revolutionary from the 1960s who fought for Papua Merdeka. His legacy lives in our struggle. As President Benny Wenda said, he taught us to never surrender. The world must sanction Indonesia for its war crimes, demand the United Nations visit for West Papua, and boycott complicit companies. We are not terrorists. We are people fighting for survival. Stand with West Papua. Papua Merdeka.